Since posting the live blood cell analysis video of the energetic bracelets recently, a few things have come up, and that's why I decided to make this video and do something a little bit crazy, aside from make a video in the rain.
Digested protein, so we're going to see if all this clears up after. Or somewhat.
For sure. We want to see this open up.
Yeah. We want to see
the cells
the traffic jam disappear.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so
look at how fast. That's super fast.
Yeah, so you can see how fast your blood is moving. That's ridiculous. Even the technician has not seen this today. It's almost like she's supercharged.
I decided to make it really easy to get you started. I would do a special at cost discount on specifically on the mineral chunk bracelets, which are these ones that I'm wearing here. These are the lowest cost bracelets that you can get, and that's why I decided to do this. And that's not the only reason I wanted to make this video, because some other things came up, and I'm going to discuss those here as well. But you can go ahead and look in the description on this video, and you'll see a link to the page where you can check these out, and also you'll see the special discount code for you where you can get this crazy at cost deal, but it's just for the next few days. So check it out, and it's just while supplies last, because if we blow out of them, then there's nothing I can do until we get more. That's what I wanted to start with. And the other thing that came up, of course, is we had a lot of people want to try these things out because it is a really compelling video, and to see what can happen in the blood is really impressive. And this is just from 4 hours of use. So to contemplate what could happen from much longer use is like, I feel like the sky's the limit on that. But some of the other things that came up, which were kind of interesting, were some of the things that I got back from people that weren't ready to try this out. And I found it really kind of an interesting experiment, because what I was hearing from people is, actually, in this case, it was one particular individual. In that video, I specifically mentioned PEMF systems because this is an area I've been working with for decades, really. This is one area where we do see a lot of changes in the character of the blood from short-term use, But what was interesting was the objection. So it's like the alternative is to use a PEMF system, which, yeah, you've got to plug that thing in and use it consistently to get results. And it costs thousands of dollars, And I've worked with all kinds of people over the years. Not everyone has thousands of dollars to spend, And one of the particular things that this individual was saying, well, this is a bracelet. I'd never wear a bracelet because, I have this or that. I have metal in my arm and different places. And, I get that. That makes sense. But this is just, it's a bracelet, but it doesn't have to be worn on your arm. It can be placed in your pocket. It just has to be within 1 inch of your body for it to go into effect and to work. So it's really easy to implement. The other thing was, it's like, I found it really interesting that, and I feel like this is kind of an exercise in how we go about choosing to purchase things in our lives, because we tend to buy things on an emotional response, but yet we rationalize the decision after the fact with our logic. And this was coming out, and I believe, and you might disagree with me, but I believe that we rationalize these decisions with logic for longer and longer and more as we invest more in a particular product that we purchase. So this can go along with a PEMF system. So, I use PEMF systems, but if I can wear something or put it in my pocket and it does a similar effect at a fraction, literally a tiny fraction of the cost, then why wouldn't I try it? Because I don't always have access to the PEMF system if I'm traveling and don't have room to bring it or whatever. There's a lot of situations where it would come up where I can use a bracelet. I could carry it with me in my pocket on an airplane, even if I don't want to wear it on my wrist. And I could have these effects without the PEMF system. Therefore, and then some of the other things that came up were certain products that have to be replaced regularly. So, you know, this is something that just has to be purchased once, and you can keep using it forever, potentially. So if you don't lose it or whatever. So I just thought that was an interesting rationalization for, you know, why not to try something, because it's like it just shows how much we continue to reinforce previous decisions that we've made, you know, like in this case, purchasing a PEMF system. And don't get me wrong, I use PEMF systems, so I said it in the video previously. So you know, I just thought it was an interesting aside, you know. So again, you know, I'm doing a crazy video in the rain at cost special right now. Click the link in the description here on this page, on this post, and it'll take you right to the page where you can choose your mineral chunk bracelet and use the coupon code shown in the description, and you'll get the crazy at cost discount only for the next few days. It's not something I can keep going because, you know, obviously I got to keep the lights turned on, so I can't sell stuff at cost forever. But, you know, I thought this was a good way of introducing this, you know, and yeah, helping you out and helping you get started. So check it out. Again, links in the description, all that stuff, coupon code, you know the deal. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.